Should landlords check sex offender registries for tenants? Have you ever wondered if landlords should check sex offender registries when screening potential tenants? This is a topic that raises many questions about safety and legal responsibilities. Let's break it down together. First, the Sex Offender Registry is a public database. It lists individuals who have been convicted of sex crimes. This registry categorizes offenders by risk levels. Typically, Level 3 offenders are the most visible, while Levels 1 and 2 may be less accessible depending on the state. Landlords can benefit from checking this registry. It helps them identify if a potential tenant has a history of sex offenses. This information can be relevant to the safety of other tenants and the overall community. However, there are legal considerations to keep in mind. In some places, like New York State, landlords are required to check the sex offender registry when leasing to new tenants. They must also notify tenants with children if a registered offender lives in the building. Other local laws, such as Seattle's Fair Chance Housing Ordinance, prevent landlords from denying housing solely based on a tenant's criminal record, including sex offender status. This means landlords must assess risk beyond just the presence of a name on the registry. In New York City, the Fair Chance housing law restricts landlords from considering most criminal history before making a conditional housing offer. This aims to prevent arbitrary denials based on past convictions. While landlords can check the sex offender registry since it is public information, they must be cautious. Denying housing solely based on someone's registry status without further evaluation can lead to legal challenges. When incorporating sex offender registry checks into tenant screening, it is wise to do so alongside other background checks. This includes credit history, rental history, and criminal records. A thorough evaluation helps landlords make informed decisions. Landlords should interpret the results from the registry carefully. They need to consider the nature and severity of the offense, how long ago it occurred, and whether the individual has complied with registration requirements. It is also important to weigh the safety of other tenants and the neighborhood, assessing the potential tenant's behavior since the offense can provide additional context. Maintaining open communication with tenants and local law enforcement can help with ongoing monitoring and safety management. To ensure safe rental management, landlords should conduct sex offender registry checks during initial tenant screening. They may also consider periodic checks for existing tenants if legally allowed. Using a balanced approach is key. This means respecting fair housing laws while also protecting the safety of the property and community. Documenting screening procedures and decisions can demonstrate good faith and compliance with applicable laws. In summary, checking sex offender registries can be a useful tool for landlords. It enhances tenant screening and helps protect the rental environment. However, navigating legal requirements and ensuring decisions are based on a complete assessment of risk is essential. This approach helps landlords provide safe housing while minimizing potential legal issues.